I used to think that golf was a silly game, a rich man's pastime. I never understood the appeal. That is, until I met Beth. Beth was my golf instructor. She had sun-kissed skin, blonde hair that cascaded down her back in waves, and a smile that could make your heart skip a beat. She was everything I wasn't: confident, athletic, and full of life. I had taken up golf on a whim, hoping it would be a good way to get some exercise and maybe even make some friends. Little did I know that it would become an obsession. My wife Lisa didn't mind at first. She was happy that I had found a hobby, something to occupy my time now that the kids were grown and out of the house. But as the weeks went by, and my trips to the driving range turned into rounds of golf with the guys, she began to grow suspicious. "It's just golf," I would tell her when she questioned me about where I had been all day. "I'm not doing anything wrong." And it was true, at least at first. But then Beth suggested we play around together, just for fun, and that's when things started to change. We became fast friends on the course, laughing and joking as we played side by side. Our friendship soon extended beyond the fairways as well. We started going out for drinks after our rounds, and texting each other throughout the day. At first it was innocent enough. She would give me tips on my swing or help me pick out new clubs. But then our conversations became more personal. We talked about our families, our hopes and dreams, even our sex lives. It was during one of these late-night text sessions that Beth confessed she had feelings for me. "I know this is probably crossing a line," she wrote hesitantly, "but I can't help it. I'm so attracted to you, and I can't stop thinking about you." I was stunned. I had never considered that Beth could feel the same way about me as I did about her. But now that she had said it, everything suddenly made sense. "I feel the same way," I admitted. "I can't stop thinking about you either." And from that moment on, there was no going back. We started meeting up in secret, under the guise of extra golf lessons. We would find a secluded spot on the course where we wouldn't be seen, and then she would kiss me passionately, her hands roaming over my body as we melted into each other. Those stolen moments were some of the most intense and thrilling of my life. There was something so exhilarating about sneaking around with Beth, knowing that what we were doing was forbidden. But as much as I enjoyed our trysts, they also filled me with guilt. Every time I looked at Lisa, I couldn't help but feel like I was betraying her. She had been my rock for over 30 years. How could I do this to her? I knew that what Beth and I were doing was wrong. It went against everything I believed in: loyalty, honesty, commitment. But at the same time, it felt so right. I was torn between two women, one who had been by my side for decades, through thick and thin, and another who made me feel alive again, like a teenager experiencing love for the first time. I knew that eventually I would have to make a choice, either end things with Beth and try to salvage my marriage, or leave Lisa for good and pursue a future with Beth. But for now, all I could do was enjoy these stolen moments while they lasted.